Welcome to your daily focus, October the 4th, 2022. So, another day of beautiful energy is upon us. We'll get to all of it. Let's start at the beginning. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Okay, we have the 4 energy. The 4 energy is about getting our ducks in a row. The 4 energy is about feeling grounded, creating that in our life, or that balance perhaps in our life, making sure that we are laying a solid foundation in our life in order to build upon. And if we look at the numerology of the day, yes, it's a beautiful 11 energy. So that's the illuminator, that is the teacher, that is, it's about self-sacrifice, absolutely. We'll be asked of that. The challenges are there for us to overcome, because the 11 will give it to us, but the success is always so much greater. So don't shy away from those challenges that show up in your path, because the rewards could come so swiftly for you if you just belly up to the bar for it, truly. Now we have the sun in Libra, we have the moon. I think by the time most of us are up, or at least have had breakfast, the moon will be in Aquarius. So we're looking for unique, fair, friendly energy. It's more of a collective consciousness over me, myself, and I. Now the moon is getting together with Jupiter and Venus and heading towards the sun. And those are all very positive communications that they're having up in the sky right now. So we want the expansion. We want the love. We want the beauty. We want... And it's so much about the I am, right? We have the sun and the moon harmonizing up in the sky. So that is our external and our internal coming together in total harmony to go forward. So we really are gifted with this harmony kind of feeling today. Now Mercury and Saturn also get together, but I think that's also a really good energy. So we'll want to sort things out. We'll want to create order. We'll want to strategize. We'll want to plan. And we can be very mentally disciplined. So if you have office work to do, paperwork to get caught up on, things that you have to think, strategize, plan over, make decisions on, we have that mental discipline to stay on task and to move through it and to complete it. Absolutely. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. So we're gifted with a lot of energy already, but we'll see what the cards, hopefully they will gift us with even more beautiful energy. Because we are in new moon energy until the end of the week, right? Sunday comes along, we get a full moon. So, and I believe that's a full moon in Aries, if I'm not mistaken. So that'll be, well, just concentrate on going forward right now. Concentrate on moving yourself forward in the direction you want. Put your focus there. Now, is there things that you need to accomplish sitting at the desk, thinking through? Because those are very good things to do today, and you will feel a sense of accomplishment doing those things today. Okay. We will cut the cards, and our shadow card is, look at this, the Page of Pentacles. I kid you not. Dream the dream the dream, and then dream it bigger. This is about growing your dreams to the size that you don't even truly believe that you can do it. But wow, if you could, what would it look like? Okay, and kind of get lost in that emotion today with the Page of Pentacles here. Now, this could be in love, or this could be in finances, security, financial security, because it's a very close vibration. But I think most of us will be looking at the abundance that we can bring in our life. But a lot of love in our life is abundance as well. So love can happen anytime. Love has this magic all of its own. So now, when we're looking at this, okay, look at the fog. We're not going to be able to really understand a lot of the steps that we'll need to take in order to get from the beginning to the end. But we don't need to. That's not what today is about. Today is growing the dream so big and wonderful and stretching that horizon as far as you can. Raising the energy of who you are and what you want to step into, what you want to create, what you want to invent, what seeds you want to plant, what you want to nurture, what you want to grow, what you want to become reality in your life. Your best life going forward. Okay, our first card out is, look at this, Justice is here. The 11 energy. I kid you not. You can't make this stuff up, huh, people? Isn't it wild? Isn't it great? Isn't it wonderful? So we have the Justice card here. The Justice card. Now, first of all, we hold that sword. So we are more than willing to cut away what no longer has value, that deters us from our goals, that weighs us down, that burdens us, that fills us with anxiety or fear, perhaps. And we say no more. We say stop. We say delete, delete. We say cancel, cancel to those kinds of things. And it's amazing how powerful those words are when you're dealing with your thoughts. It's like you go blank for a second. And that's the moment you bring in that dream, that goal, that beautiful horizon that you have been imagining. Okay, now this card is very much a card that says you need to make a true commitment to yourself. You need to give your commitment focus and attention. You need to stand within your integrity. So no white lies in order to get somebody over to your side. That won't work. It'll backfire. Don't do it. Just be truthful. Just be honest. Maybe omit some details. But definitely don't expand on fake details, okay? Because that's just not going to get you very far. We're ready to turn around. And here we are. You know what? We're standing there in between there. But, we have the 4 energy today. And I thought we're a little off balance here. And we have to get right in the middle of those 2 columns so that we can turn around and walk our path forward. See that staircase leading us to the next door to cross through? Has anybody been doing that? Crossing through a door. And as you cross through the door, say, I'm entering my new reality now. It's kind of amazing, actually. Try it out. It's pretty cool, some of the stuff that happens and the way you feel when you do it. You get energized when you do it. You just, so you imagine that big, huge horizon that you've just thought about, right? And you see it in your mind and you say, I'm entering my new reality now. I'm entering my new reality now. Oh, the concert last night, The Who, because many of you actually asked about the concert. First of all, I tell you, they completely take away our excuse that we're too old for something. Pete Townsend stood on that stage and says, I remember in 92 quitting The Who because I thought I was too old. There he was. I think my son actually Googled him, and he's 78. 78, you should have saw him play that guitar. There's not a hint of arthritis or anything in his fingers. There can't be. My goodness. He's dancing around. They're dancing around the stage. They're singing. They're belting out tunes. And their voices were so incredibly strong. You don't expect that to happen. And you do see some performers that they come back and their voice just isn't as strong as it used to be. And it takes away from the music. Oh my gosh. I was up on my feet. I was dancing. I was singing. I was laughing. I just had a hoot. Okay, so, and even better on the way there. Okay, so we're walking down the streets now. I hope Paul doesn't watch my video because sometimes he does because I'm not allowed to tell you this. I'm not allowed to ever bring it up again, actually. But we're walking down, and as you walk down, there's people there, asking for money and stuff, but there's also people handing out things. And this was laundry strips, I came to know. But anyways, he got in front of my son, Paul, who I took to the concert, and he says, would you be interested in blah, blah, and I didn't make out what he had said, and Paul just kind of looked at him like, why would I want that? And so I'm peeking over Paul's shoulder now, like, what's he got? And he says, oh, I see your wife is very interested. And I went, okay, I'm his mom, so I will, do you want me to buy something? I'll give you all the money I got. I'll take whatever you're handing me. Thank you. So whenever that happens in a gal's life, we're pretty happy. I remember my mother, the one time she was out with my dad, and they said to my dad, well, maybe your daughter could, and he lost it, right? My daughter, she's my wife. And so, but she had a very youthful appearance to her, right up till the end, pretty well. My goodness, even when she couldn't really care and do her little practices and her beauty routines and stuff like that, she had done so much in her lifetime that her youthful appearance stayed with her to the end. So I was tickled pink at that. Of course, I cracked a few jokes, and Paul said, "I'm ready to just go home right now, Mom." So I knew I should cut it out. He took me for an awesome steak dinner. Yeah, I'm a carnivore. And it was probably one of the best steaks I ever had. I don't know if it was the energy of the day or... Oh, and then we decided we would get a mixed drink, but like one each. But like they're like $20 a piece, which is just crazy, right? T-shirts were $50 a piece. I left them hanging there. I thought, why would I get it? I'm only going to wear it maybe the next day, and then it'll go into a drawer, and I'll eventually give it away. So I wasn't going to pay $50 for a T-shirt. I thought that was kind of, a little over the top and a little greedy on their part. So I didn't participate. And then as people asked me where they, where's all the stuff to sell? And I said, you don't even want to go. And I told them the prices, and most of them went back to their seats. So I kind of ex-nayed a little bit of their sales there. But they had it too, so you had to get into line before you could see it. So if you're standing in line for 20, 30, 40 minutes waiting to get up to buy something, you're going to buy something. You're not going to make that time useless. In our minds, well, I stood here for 40 minutes. I best buy, give me one of the T-shirts because it's the cheapest. But then when we went up there, and I was talking to just a gentleman who was in front of me, like I always do. People stop. There was like 5 or 6 people that they come up, they grab onto my energy somehow. They know my energy, and they just start talking to me. They'll ask me to do favors for them. They'll tell me their life stories. But anyways, I was joking around with this one guy in line, or I said something that started the conversation. And then when we got up to get the drinks, he says, "Oh no," he says, "I got their drinks." So I was like petrified that I had to pay $20 a drink. Oh my gosh. But it was, I'm not going to go to the Who again. And it was kind of funny because I went to the Who 40 years ago when, just before I had started my career. At the time I didn't know I was starting a career, but I started a career shortly after. And now I've ended the career, and shortly after I went to see the Who. So talk about, closing those chapters and closing those books complete like that. So anyways, back to the reading. Oh my gosh, Justice, and then look who we got now, the Magician. What do you want? What do you desire? What are you dreaming of? I know Taurus out there, okay? I don't know if you're Sun, Moon, or Rising Taurus, but if you are, this is the time to start really dreaming about what you want and making that list. But there were several others of you. The Taurus jumped into my head. When I did the monthlies, I thought, I want to be a Taurus. So, but the Magician is here. The Magician is here saying, what do you want? I control the magic. I can send the message up and bring it down into reality for you. So what do you want? But just like every other energy out there, it's not necessarily just going to show up. We have to do the legwork. We have to make it look like we have the intent. With or without, we're going to do this. And watch things come together. Third card. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's a heavy energy day, but it's an extremely good energy day. So utilize this energy. Please utilize this energy. Journal, pray, meditate, strategize, plan. Dream of the possibilities of where you can go. Dream of the potential that you actually have inside of you. Really go within and notice that beautiful potential that you haven't even scratched the surface on. The Strength card is here. So it's about embracing our courage. It's about embracing our strength. It's going forward with those things and utilizing them in order to create our best life ever. It's also one where our integrity has to be intact. So we have two cards here kind of reminding us that we really need to stay true to our word, to our actions, to our deeds, to our promises, to our obligations, to our responsibility. Our word is our bond. So justice, the magician, and strength. I kid you not. I told you it was good energy today. And the magician is right in between justice and strength. So those are the tools that we can use to actually bring in that magic in our life, which is also the 11 energy. So if you have challenges come your way today, then meet them. Say, hey, how you doing? I'm going to go right through ya. I'm going to slam dunk this. Okay, what do we got? Oh, the Dragonfly. I kid you not. Live life to the fullest. Live life to the fullest. With the Dragonfly. Oh, we'll get the book out. I'm completely speechless. I got goosebumps all over here. I'm just loving this reading. We've been waiting for this kind of energy, and I didn't really think it was going to show up yet with so many planets going backwards on us. But look at that. Mercury goes direct, and everything settles down, and the energy comes back to us. The Dragonfly lives near water and represents the ability to be emotionally strong and flexible. It's one of the only creatures that can fly up, down, sideways, and backwards. So we're very mutable today, right? We can go with the flow a little bit more today. We have the Dragonfly here. We got to fly upside down, we'll fly upside down. We got to fly backwards, we'll fly backwards. Whatever it takes, right? To show the magician that we truly intend on bringing in the things that we want in our life. One baby step at a time, perhaps, but we are intent on doing that. We're building the strategy today. We are growing the dream today. We are doing the actions perhaps today. Living your truest life is a responsibility, and it really is a responsibility. I mean, you have certain gifts and talents, and how dare you hide them from the world, not utilize them in the way you should, in order to be the best version of you can be. The Dragonfly is a symbol of knowing who you are and what you want, make informed decisions, and live life to the fullest without regrets. The mantra is, I'm emotionally strong and live my life without regrets. I am emotionally strong. And we'll get an animal here. The sea turtle is back with protection. Sea turtle's been showing up quite a bit for protection, so know that you are protected. Know that you are loved. Absolutely. You are master of finding life's flow, so find the flow. Go with the flow. Experience it. As things happen, be flexible enough to invite it in and then move through it. Be in harmony with the rhythm. And I'd like to say your path will unfold. I was going to say your truth will unfold, but your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. You have everything you need right now. And if this card doesn't sum it all up for you, telling you that you have everything that you need, telling you that perseverance will lead to the success you want. That we just can't sit there idly and hope that things are going to happen for us. This is a time to really roll up your sleeves and try something, to step into something, to even just dip our toe in the water, just to see. But do something towards it. Show your focus, show your attention. Even if you only have 5 minutes, use that 5 minutes. Utilize that 5 minutes towards your goals, your dreams, your focus of what you want to bring into your life. And you will be so truly amazed and happy you did. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.